we have a Hulk. Oh, I thought the Beast had wandered off. You're missing the point. There's no throne. There is no version of this where you come out on top. Maybe your army comes, and maybe it's too much for us, but it's all on you. Because if we can't protect the Earth, you can be damn well sure we'll avenge it.
All right, people, you have just seen a scene from The Avengers, which kicks off the summer in this world and will make a pile of money, and also, which doesn't happen a lot, but happened this time, it's really good. And Tom Hiddleston, who plays Loki, the villain of this piece, you know, forget the Avengers. They all do heroic things. This guy is really a rat bastard. And he's with us today.
Hello.
Tom, welcome here.
Thank you. It's lovely to be here.
I'm sure you're nothing like Loki.
I hope not.
No.
He's a megalomaniac, world-conquering, jealous, destructive sort of incarnation of the darkest aspect of human nature. So
well, people who worked with you have said there was a similarity.
Oh, well, you know,
yes.
It's basically typecasting.
Yeah, you are an actor.
Yeah,
you know, so it goes into that. But,
same level of ego,
you know,
same diva. Yeah, yeah.
And once you get that power,
a horrendous mixture of vanity and pride.
Well, sure, the world. You take over the world.
Yeah, it belongs to me.
It's done.
Privately,
but
yeah.
I think we should start in a logical way for those poor benighted creatures who haven't seen you play Loki in Thor.
No.
Who is he?
Who is Loki?
Nobody. This is for people that have never heard of a Marvel comic.
Okay, okay.
They don't know anything.
Okay.
Who is he?
Loki is he is from Norse mythology, from ancient Scandinavian myth. And he, in Scandinavian mythology, the Norse peoples invented gods to worship, just like the Greeks and Romans. And they had, every god was a god of something. So Thor was the god of thunder, and Loki is the god of mischief. So he is an incarnation of all the things that you don't trust. And the mythological narrative around it was that there is above us, above the night sky, above the stars, a shining city called Asgard. And Asgard is the kingdom, I suppose in a way, the kingdom of heaven, where the gods live. And Odin, the All-Father, a great wise man with a big white beard, in our case Anthony Hopkins,
the perfect cast.
The perfect casting, he's the king of the 9 realms, the king of the universe, and his son, eldest son Thor, is the inheritor of that crown and that kingdom.
Which doesn't make Loki happy.
It doesn't make Loki happy. Why? Because Loki is the younger brother who's always grown up in Thor's shadow. And through the course of the narrative of Thor, he finds out that his life has been a lie, that he was in fact the illegitimate son of a monster, cast out, left to die in the cold and the ice, and adopted by Odin to be part of the family. So he's the black sheep of the family, and then he really is the black sheep of the family.
As you play him, he is demonically funny sometimes. He just is, which is what draws you to a character like that when you're in the audience watching it. If you
the devil plays all the best tunes.
Mean, he does.
Yeah.
You know, but he looks sometimes like he's having the best time.
Yeah.
Being so bad.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that's a lot to do with Joss Whedon, who has enormous fun writing Loki, because Loki is so in the Avengers, all of the spiritual damage in Thor is kind of hardened into something self-possessed. So he's having a really good time. He knows who he is. He knows what he wants, and he's so smart that he is mischief. He's the god of mischief. He's someone who likes tinkering with the circuit board and
except you could die. You know.
Yeah.
It's mischief that just goes a little further.
Yeah, but that's his wheelhouse. That's his USP. Is he likes being the puppet master and messing around, you know.
But in Thor, you just had to deal basically with Thor.
Yeah.
Daddy.
Yeah.
Anthony Hopkins. Here, you've got all these Avengers.
I've got every favorite superhero in the Marvel Universe.
They're all there.
Iron Man, Captain America, Hulk, Hawkeye, Black Widow, and Nick Fury. And Thor, too. But he's just my brother. He's dismissible.
And you know what could happen there. And in addition to all those characters, you have all these actors playing these characters.
Yeah.
Which could have made the set of the Avengers a living nightmare of egos going berserk. Or just the friendliest place on earth?
It actually,
Tell me the truth, Tom.
It honestly was the friendliest place on earth.
Aw, damn it.
What have I to fear? The Avengers. That's what we call ourselves. Sort of like a team. Earth's mightiest heroes type thing. Yes. I've met them.
Was there competitiveness?
In the campiest way.
Really?
Yeah, in the silliest way. Like, it was Chris Evans and Chris Hemsworth, like, sharing workout tips, and or people saying who's got the most uncomfortable costume, or who's doing the most work in the stunt gym, or like who's got the biggest weapon. You know, like there were a couple of, I mean, really very funny days where Joss Whedon had to use what he calls his school teacher's voice, because we were all chatting endlessly, and he was like, "Guys, we're making a movie. Stop talking. I need to roll." Did you call on such lost creatures to defend you?
You have made me very desperate.
Which one of these Avengers did you enjoy the most mixing it up?
Well, I love working with Chris because it was a continuation of what we did in Thor, and we became sort of best friends on that film. But I had some really great two-handers. There's one with Scarlett Johansson at the center of the film, which is brilliantly written by Joss. And Loki is captive in a cell, and Black Widow, Scarlett's character, is outside it, and they're talking to each other. And Loki is happy about his entrapment, and the Black Widow is uncomfortable about her freedom. So it's an inversion of what you'd expect the situation to be. And because they're both master manipulators, they're both super smart, and you wouldn't trust either of them as far as you could throw them, there's a recognition between them that they're both the underhand dealers on the boat. And Scarlett played some amazing tennis that day.
Loki, name heroes.